nervy couple of days leading up to the ram sale, as I'm sure some of you probably appreciate. So to see a crowd like this roll up, it's very encouraging. Thanks for being here. Got a few people down this year from Longreach, which is a huge effort, so great to have you along. Pretty pleased with the way the rams are progressing each year. The clean fleece weight this year is a trait that's really taken off, and it's as high as it's ever been. Muscle and fat depth is also trending very quickly in the right direction, so we'll continue trying to combine those traits to put it all together to have an offering of rams that can really drive the traits that you're looking for in your own flock.
Over 1,000, over 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, 14, 14, 1,600, over 600, 6 left away, over 1,800, 18, but now at 2,000, 2,000 over now, over 2,000 I have, over 2,000 over 200, over 22, 22, 4, over 2,400, over 24, the money, 24 now, over 24, 24, 24, but now, that's 2,400, over 2,600, 800, 2,800, over 3,000.
I'm here with David Gregg from Tottenham, New South Wales. Mate, tell me the use of figures. I mean, Chad applies real science, what he does at Mumblebone.
Yep.
Do you think that works?
Yeah, certainly. I think with the figures, we should be able to produce a better sheep and have a direction of where we're going. Like if you're not measuring your sheep, you really don't know in what direction you're heading. The best you can do is judge a sheep visually, and there's so much more to a merino sheep nowadays than just its visual attributes. Our whole business is driven around efficiency with our cropping, and now we're pushing towards sharpening that efficiency with the livestock. This is just the beginning, so I'm sure there'll be some mistakes made, but hopefully we can push it in the right direction.
That's awesome. Well, Chad and I look forward to coming out and seeing your farm and doing an on-farm interview as well. But thanks for your time today.
No worries. Yep.
Good on you. I'm here with Andy McLeod. Andy, you've got a lifetime of experience in the merino industry. You've seen a lot of change in that time?
Yeah, I have, yes. It sort of changes there's a change every sort of 10 years, I guess.
Chad and I recently went out to Jandra Station, Phillip and Di Ridges, and we saw a really nice mixture of Chad's genetics and your classing expertise going hand in hand.
Yep.
I see that working very well. Do you think that's working?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm very happy with it because a couple of years ago, Phillip sold wethers to Roger Fletcher and Dubbo, and it was stated they're probably some of the best wethers they've ever seen, and they are reasonably plain bodied. But when I select the rams here, I still look for not the traditional type, but I look at the sheep first, and I look for a big bodied sheep, long body, long legs, because they've got to walk well out there, and then I look at the wool and the figures second. So,
tell me, Andy, how many sheep are you classing per year these days?
Yeah, around about 250,000, 260,000. It was more than that a few years ago.
Well, Andy, thanks for your time today, and yeah, good to hear your words.
Thank you very much. Well done.
I'm here with Dave Bonington from Turban near Gilgandra. Mate, another great sale at Mumblebone. You bought a few good rams?
Yeah, very happy. We've got 9 today, and very even line, and very happy with them.
Yeah. Tell me, how many ewes are you running out there, mate?
3,200 ewes, and joined about 2,200 with the merinos, so pretty confident with that.
Yeah, and I mean, look, why Mumblebone? I mean,
well balanced sheep, fat, muscle, growth, wool. For us, they've got everything we're after, and just easy care sheep, fertile. Couldn't want much more, really.
And what are some of the things that you're looking for? Do you use figures as well as the phenotype?
Yeah, big on the figures. After a balanced across the board figures, fat, eye muscle, chasing the fat the last few years, but this year probably more wool than we have in previous years. Getting the fat in the ewes for the fertility and being able to handle a tough time, that's pretty important to us. So.
And have you seen a result of the science that Chad applies here? Have you seen a result of that in your?
Definitely. We classed our ewes. Chad came and helped class our ewes a few weeks ago. Definitely see a distinct type of sheep coming through. With that body shape and the wool and everything we're after, so definitely working. Yeah.
Well, mate, thanks very much for your time.
No worries.
Chad, fantastic sale result in a pretty tough season in Central New South Wales. So tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, very happy with it, Ben. It's I think the really interesting part about this year's sale is the new faces we're seeing. We're getting inquiry from southern Victoria, and we had some people buying quite a few rams at the sale this year from Longreach. So there's been a lot of new interest from throughout New South Wales, and they seem to be chasing almost to a man the data. We go to a lot of trouble to measure the data on the traits that we think are important to the sheep, the muscle and the fat and the early growth and fleece weight and things. And people are really picking up on that and identifying how important it is for their own traits. So they're picking the rams pretty closely on the figures, provided that the visual is supporting what they're seeing with the figures. It's pretty exciting to see it all coming together.
That's great, mate, and some bulk buyers as well as individual rams.
Yeah, there's people looking for volume, which is great. It puts a good floor on the sale, and there's other people looking to chase just one or two of the very best rams. And the top ram this year has gone to a bloke that's joining his ewe lambs at 8 or 9 months. He's shearing every 8 months. He's really pushing the performance of the merino, and the traits we talked about, the post-weaning weight, the fat and the muscle depth are key to that, and he's really switched on with what he's doing. It's great to see the results he's getting. It's a really good reflection of what the merino can do.
Well, mate, congratulations again.
Thanks, Benny.